Hey, this is Ryan from 4Cube, and today we'll be covering what is AWS Lambda and what are the Lambda layers. Then we'll go ahead and create a Lambda function without a layer, and then go ahead and create a Lambda function with a layer. Let's go ahead and get started. To begin, just open up a new Chrome, head on over to the AWS console, and then over here you can click Services, search for Lambda. And what Lambda is it's basically an event-driven serverless computing platform that's given to you by AWS. So you can run functions on here. So here, make sure you're in the Functions tab on the left, hit Create Function. For the name, you can just put anything, so we'll just type in YouTube function. And then the runtime is what language you're going to use for the function you're going to make on the serverless platform. So for this demo, I'll use Python 3.6. The permissions, if you're just getting started, you don't have to worry anything about this. But basically, you can give permissions to this function to speak to other AWS services like CloudWatch or S3, things of that nature. But for the purposes of this demo, we won't do anything with that. Hit create function, and it'll take a good 15 to 20 seconds, so we'll be right back. So here we are. It's very easy to do this. So then you just scroll down. It'll give you some starter code. And basically, it's important to note that this handler here will give you the name of the function dot the name of the file, and then the name of the function that it'll call first. So if you remember like a class you've taken maybe in Java, there's always that main function so Java compiler knows that's the first function to run. So basically that's the same thing here. Lambda underscore handler will be the first function that it runs here. So it gives you the starter code. All I have to do to start it is hit test. It'll come up with this, give it an event name. You can just type in anything here. I just typed in event, create that and test it. It'll run and then it'll give you the same output, hello from Lambda. Hello from Lambda. So yeah, this is very easy to do. Where it gets a little more tricky is if, say you want to import requests, and then you want to do something with requests. So say, instead of just doing nothing here, we do r equals request.get you get Google. And then after that, if the r.status underscore code is 200, let's go ahead and return successfully used requests. Go ahead and delete everything else. So now if we save this, then we test it, we're going to get an error message saying actually I had some invalid syntax here. I'm sorry, should have 2 equals there. Sorry about that. Quickly save it, retest it. It'll give us an error here, but this time it was because it doesn't know request, so it didn't import in the right package. So the way that you can import packages on Python is you actually have to either upload an entire zip here with the packages in there, or better, and cleaner, you can use a layer. So if you click on layers here, you can add a layer. We don't have anything here, or I guess I have some from previously, but if this is your first time, you won't have a layer, so you'll have to go ahead and create one. And this is the process to do that. So first, head on over to layers, and then minimize out of that, open up a new terminal. This is how you make a layer. So if you want to go to your desktop, and then make a new folder, make layers. Actually, we'll call it Python, because another very important thing to note here is you actually need to have the name of your folder be the name of the language you're using. So since we're using Python, the folder that we're going to zip with all of our packages in there needs to be named Python. Otherwise it will not work. So then let's cd into that folder, Python. So now it's empty. And then, so we want to use request, right? So on Python 3, so pip3 install request, and then you want to do -t space dot, which basically means it will import these requests into this folder, or these packages into this folder. So this is empty now. Once I click this, it will populate soon. See that here? And then now what you want to do is compress this file. So right click, hit compress. But after you compress the file, you want to go back to the layers of Lambda. So make sure you're on the layers tab here on the left. Hit create layer, name it whatever you want. We'll call it YouTube layer requests. Can't use any spaces. You don't need a description, that's optional. Upload a zip file, hit upload, go to the desktop where I created it. Python.zip. I know I said this already, but make sure it has to have the name of the language that you're using, otherwise it won't work. So Python.zip, upload that. Hit the runtime, so we said Python 6. Runtime again is just the language you're using. Hit create. Takes a good 10 seconds for that to create. And then once you've done that, now you can go back to your functions. We were doing YouTube function. So once you're here, now, again, remember this didn't work. Just to prove that again, we can test it one more time. See? Did not work. Did not have the module requests. But now if we go to our layers, click on that, come down here, add a layer. And add the layer YouTube layer request, the one that we made, version 1, because we only used it once. Add that. Now once that is added, hit save, hit test, and you get the green check mark, and it ran successfully. Successfully used request. So that's how you add requests to Lambda. Lambda is very cool. It allows you to run really quick, make really quick functions on the AWS platform without needing to spin up a whole EC2 instance or anything like that. And it also has a cool feature where you can add triggers. So there's all these different options for adding triggers. One of the cool ones you can actually do is if you click on CloudWatch, you can pick a rule where you can make a rule. Name it whatever you want, rule, time. And then you can actually set a cron. So see, they give you some examples. Rate once a day, or you can do cron, which this means like, I forget the exact rules, you can Google this, but basically it allows you to run Monday, Wednesday, Friday at a certain time, and you can put those triggers here. So that way your computer can be closed and your code can be up in the cloud and it can run at a certain time, which is great. Or if you want to do it every 5 seconds, you just type in rate 5 seconds. So you can add triggers as well. So that's AWS Lambda. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, we'll have more videos coming out at least once a week, maybe twice a week. Have a good one. Bye.